Esports is more than just gaming. It's a global phenomenon, with players turning passion into profession. Whether you're a casual gamer or a pro looking for your next challenge, we've got you covered. Today, we're diving into the best competitive esports games and most difficult games ever that dominate the scene in 2024. More esports games focus on competitive multiplayer, so choosing the right one to play has become increasingly difficult. How do you decide which games are worth buying and spending countless hours honing your skills? So, let's jump in. Esports games offer a variety of games for just anyone. Esports encompasses many games, both popular and little known across numerous genres. Do you like shooters? You can blow up an opponent by playing Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Fancy a battle royale of epic proportions? PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds offers you everything you are looking for. Electronic sports have video games and an associated competition for all tastes. Whatever the source of money, the prizes attract players and the most talented and dedicated rise to the top, putting on tense and spectacular matches. That being clarified, let's get on with the highlights of the best esports of this year. Starting, we have the King of Fighters 14. SNK's latest entry in the long-running King of Fighters series isn't the prettiest fighting game out there, and the title doesn't always top the Evolution Championship series, but it is one of the best competitive fighting games on the market. King of Fighters 14 deep combo system, team action, massive 58-person roster, varied special attacks, supers, and offensive, defensive, and movement options all combine to form a game that's as exciting to watch as it is to play. Those same qualities make King of Fighters a somewhat intimidating game to master, but the payoff is immensely satisfying if you put in the effort. Although King of Fighters 14 is not the main game of the Evolution Championship series, it is supported by the SNK World Championship series. Our next best game is League of Legends. League of Legends, the free-to-play title from Riot Games, is the best MOBA game you can find. Its gameplay incorporates role-playing, tower defense, and real-time strategy elements, a combination that sets it apart from the many traditional MOBAs that have flooded the market. League of Legends' accessibility is one of its strengths, but that doesn't mean it lacks complex gameplay elements. The way skill shots, cooldowns, unique abilities, and gear all work together make League of Legends the premier benchmark for MOBA games, beating out the likes of Dota II and Heroes of the Storm. As for esports, Riot Games supports the title through the League of Legends Championship Series. The tournament has a prize pool of more than $2 million. My next pick is Fortnite. Fortnite is the ultimate battle royale game. Epic Games confirmed earlier in 2020 that Fortnite hosted an incredible 12.3 million concurrent players in a record-breaking season, thanks to a Travis Scott in-game concert. The popularity of Fortnite knows no bounds. Fortnite has a lot going for it, like accessible game modes, crazy vivid graphics, and an excellent building system. The inconsistent combat and the presence of microtransactions detract from the experience. But being a free-to-play game, fans of the genre should give it a try. The title is on virtually every platform that plays video games. The inaugural Fortnite World Cup of 2019 saw 16-year-old Kyle take home $3 million from a $30 million prize pool. Next up, Dragon Ball FighterZ. Aside from Fist of the North Star and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, few anime properties are well suited to the fighting game treatment as the Dragon Ball series. Akira Toriyama's manga, which has been turned into an anime in a game, spans multiple series, movies, generations of characters dealing with apemen, humans, aliens, and androids exchanging blows in a battle royale. The latest video game adaptation of the series, Dragon Ball FighterZ, abandons the arena fighting model in favor of the 3 versus 3 team fighting on a 2D plane. This change in gameplay is just one of the many reasons Dragon Ball FighterZ stands out as one of the most interesting esports titles. Its beautiful design, intense combat, and accessible control scheme all add to a game anyone can jump into to enjoy Super Saiyan adventures. In addition to being featured in the Evolution Championship series, EVO, the anime-based fighting game, boasts a huge competitive scene thanks to Bandai Namco's Dragon Ball Fighter Z World Tour. Next is Mortal Kombat 11. Mortal Kombat 11, the new fighting game from developer NetherRealm Studios, is much more than the cracked skulls, severed spines, and blood spurts in which the series built its game. In the narrative sequel to Mortal Kombat 10, Mortal Kombat 11 uses time travel to pit characters against past rivals to alter the present. Thanks to improved animations and new offensive and defensive mechanics, mercenaries, ninjas, gods, and monsters play better than as a result. Mortal Kombat 11 is a great entry point for those unfamiliar with the series or those who have dropped out of it. Just a quick one. NetherRealm Studio sponsors Mortal Kombat 11 Championships through its Mortal Kombat Pro Series Esports initiative. Next up, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, PUBG. Like many other games in the open-world survival or first-person shooter genre, the main goal of PUBG is to be the last player alive. However, PUBG does not adhere to the norms of the genre. It takes some of the best aspects of open-world games, combines them with the mechanics of a good first-person shooter, and accommodates a typical MMO player base. There's also a good balance of gameplay elements. For example, you can choose where to parachute down on the map. Everyone starts without a weapon, and there's a giant deadly blue dome that shrinks the playable area from time to time. It's tense but extremely entertaining. The PUBG Global Invitational has a prize pool of more than $2 million. The next game on our list is Overwatch. Shooters don't always have to be dark, gory, or realistic. Cartoony fun has its place, even in gun-filled PC games. The spot has been held by Valve's Team Fortress 2 for nearly a decade, but now Blizzard has taken the reins with Overwatch. The game takes all the features of Team Fortress 2, such as the colorful levels, multiple game modes focused on team attack and defense, cool characters with very different playstyles, and adds some mobile-like aspects. Overwatch is a very fun first-person shooter game packed with various mechanics, thanks to the many heroes and classes in the game. Unsurprisingly, it has developed a highly successful sports scene. Blizzard supports the competitive Overwatch scene with various esports initiatives, including the World Cup. Next is Dota 2. Dota 2 is worth a mention here. Easy to learn, easy to master. The phrase is used to describe many things, especially in games. Few titles exemplify that motto better than Defense of the Ancients. Dota 2, one of the most popular MOBA on the planet. This free-to-play MOBA tasks you with choosing one of over 100 playable heroes to take to the battlefield, using that character's unique abilities, playstyle, and attributes to help your team win. The annual Dota 2 International has incredible prize pools of over $30 million. Next we have Samurai Shodown. The original Samurai Shodown found an audience in the 1990s, thanks to its unique weapon-based combat, Japanese feudal setting, and gory decoration. Still, it was a difficult fighting game for some due to the methodical combat and impressive damage scale. The characters hit brutally, so simple mistakes can cost the fight and lose points. Even though there haven't been any new entries in the series for over a decade, developer SNK has re-released Samurai Shodown, retaining many classic gameplay mechanics that made the original games memorable. Samurai Shodown became an Evolution Championship Series game in its first year, and is supported by the SNK World Championship Series. The next game on our list is Counter-Strike Global Offensive, CSGO. Valve's Counter-Strike Global Offensive game, viewed in 2012, backed by a strong heritage of multiplayer FPS titles, including the original Counter-Strike and Counter-Strike Source. Years later, this fast-paced PC game continues to hold its own against more modern titles, thanks partly to its strong game base and active community. Visually though, CSGO is starting to show its age and isn't as thematically rich as Overwatch. Still, many people enjoy the unpretentious CS experience and its highly competitive esports circuit, which includes the E-League Major, a multi-million-dollar prize competition. This is all for today's video. I hope this video is informative for you. If you found the video helpful, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to share the video. See you next time. Thanks for watching.